So hey y'all, hey. One day I'm gonna release all the videos in this series, but I always do. After the cab meeting, look at that stop sign. That's a sign. Stop. STOP, man. It's a sign and everything. I look for a sign in everything that surrounds me. So I'm so hyper vigilant of things that are not only physical, but very, 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 very much so on the physical plane inside, right? So, I am the chair of the Consumer Advisory Board, and I came home and got out my clothes and everything, and I'm taking a brisk walk to the store. I'm very tropical, so I'm not even hot. It actually feels good out here to me. But I've had a very interesting couple of days. I'm very ecstatic about it. Information that is transforming the world of homelessness as we know it here in Nashville, Tennessee. That's happening behind the scenes. We are extrapolating our lived experience into power by, in the most respectful way at that. I must say in the most respectful way, because even though I have to be demanding, I have never been disrespectful to anyone, and no one can say I have. Now, do we have to be firm and, do we have to address challenges? Yes. But we can do so in a respectful manner, so no one is trying to harm anyone. And because I have to speak truth does not mean I'm an angry black woman. You see what I'm saying? And I've come to the realization that, you cannot expect people to give unadulterated feedback, but only in a sugar-coated manner. That's not a thing. I don't know how to sugarcoat. I don't know how to fake. God told me 2023, January, no more mask. And that not only was a word for me, but for all people. Like, he's not allowing masks anymore. So I've been unmasked. Yesterday, I had to really kind of not necessarily mask myself, but really regulate myself in a situation where people passively will treat you a type of way and they expect a reaction out of you. But what I don't do, I don't outburst anymore about the things, because one time when that happened to me, a tenant was pitted against me, right? And she was like saying fighting words, right? At the time. And I had to leave in that moment because I know me, right? And so I swore that I was never going to allow anyone else to get me in that space and place, right? Since then, this was back in before 2020 happened. Way before, like, I've been like 2017, 2018-ish, right? So, just letting people know I've been doing this, babe. Had to fight to get to where I am. Oh, you hear me? I had to fight. All my life I had to fight Harpo, Oprah, and backwards. All my life I had to fight. Yeah, that. But to get to the cab meeting, I just had to say that beforehand, because people think you're just floating around out here doing nothing. I am doing something every day in the community when it regards housing. Every day I'm doing something. I have to make myself stop to make sure I'm okay with my self-care and health. And that's going to be the most important, period. I put this on my YouTube already. I'm not taking any new clients right now. I'm working on my foundation and my background. That's period. Because I have to gear up for what's being prepared behind the scenes and be ready to accept, right? It has no other choice but to go right. Like I said, I've been coming respectfully. I always do. I don't be cussing nobody out. I don't, and people know, they see the relationship building I'm doing behind the scenes. It's evident by itself. So to tell you about the CAB meeting, and I also want to kind of talk about yesterday before I go on the CAB meeting. And I keep saying the CAB meeting, but yesterday I literally found myself and my coworker, we both were blessed by an angel. We ended up getting stuck in Columbia, Tennessee for maybe 5 hours after our work meeting ended. So, and I actually swear off Columbia after this. I'm so sorry, Columbia. You probably didn't do nothing to me, but it is something geographical that does not want me in that county. So it'll be a long time before I try to go back there. I don't know, unless the Lord specifically directs me there, right? However, we almost got stuck there. But what happened, one of the gentlemen that was at our meeting saw us because he lives around there. And I told him, I don't know if you can see it, just pay attention to my eye. Right up under here, right? It's a cross. I'm keep it there for a second so you can see it. The similarities myself and the gentleman had was the cross on the face, right? On the same side and everything. His was tattooed there. I said, oh my God, I thought I was the only one that had a cross on my face on this planet, right? I was like, oh my God, I'm a cross twin. He found us, y'all, after he was with his soon-to-be baby mother. They are due in 3 days, right? But God bless and cover them. I already prayed a safe delivery over them, and nothing the enemy does can win over them. They're going to have a happy, healthy baby, and I hope a happy, healthy marriage too, right? But he didn't have to. He took us back to his home in the cool, so we would not be just sitting out in the heat. Just things that, this wicked world ain't doing right now, right? That's just period. I said an angel. We encountered an angel. That's all I can make of that. You got to be careful. Angels, you entertain unaware. And then, like I said, twin, where have you been? We was a mirror and image of each other and don't even look like each other. But we were mirrors of the kingdom. How God brought that back together, it's like moves in mysterious ways. So, but the CAB meeting itself, I'm in the neighborhood store, but the CAB meeting itself was just off the chain. Off the chain is all I can say. I was giving my flowers, and the director of homeless services was saying how we are a think tank, the Consumer Advisory Board is, because we give our ideas to them basically back, and it should flow from us to spur what we receive as far as from HUD and everything, right? Because it's the continuum of care, COC, and all the people at the contributor, all the different people, they all have a voice. What else was said today that I was like, wow. They were just, and we got to have HUD's technical assistance group, Cloudburst, listen to us today as well, which I'm so very gracious for that. We have some more listening sessions coming up, and the National Alliance to End Homelessness, the Director of Lived Experiences, coming to be here with us as well. So, man, we got some stuff happening behind the scenes. I'm so very proud of myself as the chair. Oh, that's what happened. It was like an altercation happening during, but they were saying how everybody else stayed focused that was there for business, which was the houseless friends, and I was able to be present and everyone was able to help with de-escalation as a team. We didn't even have to communicate about it. It was just beautiful at the contributor, and I'm so glad to be working with them. I've always gone to their breakfast every year, but y'all, my heart is full because you have some people that will try to tear you down and make you feel like you're not who you are. I'm a whole earth angel.